Hey!
Hey!
I made the most chaotic mod I could in just 24 hours. Now you might be asking, Kev, why did you do this? Because on the Lord's Day of June 9th, anything is possible, but also to show you what you can do in my upcoming Elden Ring Modathon. I'm putting up a $1,000 prize pool to see who can make the best mods in only 1 week. More information in my Discord and at the end of the video. For my own 24-hour challenge, I had to be smart about it because, all things considered, I'm pretty new to modding. Luckily, from my last video, I learned how to edit spells, weapon arts, and character models, so that's what I was going to focus on. And what better way to make spells more chaotic than adding more explosions? I had to increase the health of Godric's soldiers by a few thousand so they could work as adequate test dummies. Changing spells around took a lot longer than I had hoped, because it required so much testing and number tweaking. I actually tried to crash the game by creating an infinite loop of Stars of Ruin. The engine actually prevented this, so I settled for 30 seconds. I didn't get to change every spell, but I can imagine some ways to completely rework how spells are used in Elden Ring. I also took this time to change around some weapon movesets and allow Ashes of War on every weapon. After about 4 hours, I moved on to modeling. I just downloaded a whole bunch of models I could substitute in, knowing I wouldn't even get to half of them. I decided to start off with Boruto replacing the demi-humans because that's exactly what he is. I fucked it up multiple times. I kept transferring the animation data over improperly, and even when I got it right, the model still kinda fucked up due to the demi-human's hunched body. Now I know how to fix this, but it would take more time than I have, so I moved on to Papa Naruto. And I fucked it up again. You're gonna be hearing that a lot in this video. I got it back in working order a little bit faster this time. 4 more hours gone, and just to fight some incredibly cursed shadow clones. Okay, that didn't go well, so I decided to try something a little bit easier. Albinaurics are already pretty funny on their own, but what if they were Seemed pretty simple. All I needed to do was throw the model in Blender and increase the scale, right? Wrong. For some reason, when I changed the size at all, these bug-eyed bastards became completely invisible. I spent a couple hours trying to fix this issue, but eventually I gave up and replaced them with Mario, who also went invisible if I walked too far away. Looking back at the problem now, I realized I needed to update the Albinauric textures as well. They could have been bigger, but I just couldn't see it. I ended up adding a Voltorb model to make up for lost time. That mess wasted another 5 hours. Next, I decided to change the names of most of the bosses, just for funsies. Margaret, Maidenless Slayer. Ricky Gaff, the Foreskin Twins, and most powerful of them, the Soldier of God. I heard a lot of new players assume the tutorial was a trap. Now it really is. Even with overpowered modded spells, this fight took a while. So I gave the basic longsword 999 critical damage, so new players would have to master parries to beat this boss. I spent a bit of time playing with the longsword and realized just how much a simple change impacts the whole game. Combined with the increased HP of soldiers, combat became solely focused on stealth, parries, and posture breaks. It felt like a clunkier version of Sekiro. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, I made water turn clothes red instead of wet. I was about 14 hours in at this point and feeling pretty good about my progress, but I couldn't help but think that there was one character that didn't get the boss fight he deserved. Leonard! The Star Scourge Steed! Alright, there's a few hours left in the day, so I should have time for one more mod. Let's ask around.
Okay, how about that, Kev? Can you do one where I can wear the head of a goat as a helmet? My wife loves goats in this game.
All of these mods took a total of about 18 hours, so I still got a decent amount of sleep. Imagine what you or a team can do in a whole week. The 2022 Elden Ring Modathon is coming on July 15th, with a prize pool of $1,000 over 3 to-be-announced categories, and judged by the likes of content creators like myself, Amir, Zoli the Witch, and Lobos Jr. You can register for the event in my Discord, which will also contain all the rules and regulations. The categories will be announced the day before the Modathon begins, here on my YouTube, Discord, and the Nexus Mods website. Teams are allowed for this competition, so grab some friends or make new ones. If you have no modding experience, do not worry. We have a lot of resources available and people are very willing to help. I want to see this modding community grow, so let's focus on having fun and learning to make mods for our favorite game. All resources and links are in the description, and I want to give a quick shout out to Scrubmilk, who makes awesome tutorials here on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to join the Discord and subscribe. Bye!